What if I told you that reality is not something you experience, but something you create? That every moment of your existence is shaped by the images you hold in your mind? Ancient mystics, master alchemists, and modern quantum physicists all seem to agree on one thing. Your thoughts do not just observe reality, they shape it. But the real secret is this: most people do not visualize correctly. They think of their desires as distant, wishful dreams, not as inevitable realities. And that's where everything changes. Imagine a sculptor standing before a block of marble. If he lacks a clear vision of the masterpiece within, he hesitates, makes errors, and leaves the stone unfinished. But when he truly sees the sculpture, not just as an idea, but as something already real, his hands move with certainty. The masterpiece is no longer a possibility, it is an inevitability. The same is true for your life. The moment you visualize correctly, the shift happens. In this video, we will explore a truth known to the ancient sages of Egypt, the Zen masters of the East, and the visionary minds of today's world. You will learn why most people fail to manifest their desires despite visualizing them, the hidden principles behind effective visualization, how to shift from passive dreaming to active creation, a practical method that guarantees results. Prepare to see the world differently. Prepare to realize that you hold the ultimate creative force within you. Let's begin. The idea that thoughts shape reality is not new. It is an ancient truth, whispered through the corridors of time by mystics, sages, and philosophers. From the esoteric teachings of Hermeticism to the deep meditations of Eastern philosophy, the power of visualization has been revered as a tool for shaping one's destiny. The ancient origins of creative visualization. Thousands of years ago, Egyptian priests practiced mental alchemy, believing that thoughts held the power to transmute reality. In their sacred temples, initiates were taught that before anything materialized in the physical world, it first had to be seen in the mind's eye with absolute clarity. This was the first step in magic, manifestation, and divine creation. In the East, the Vedic texts of India spoke of dhyana, meditation, and sankalpa, intention setting, methods used by yogis to bring forth their desires. The Buddha himself taught that we are shaped by our thoughts, we become what we think. This idea, known as mental causation, suggests that the images and emotions we hold in our minds create ripples in the universe, setting events in motion. The Greeks also understood this secret. Plato's theory of forms suggested that everything in the material world is merely a reflection of an ideal blueprint in the non-physical realm. According to this philosophy, true reality begins in the unseen, our thoughts, dreams, and visualizations, before it manifests into form. The science behind visualization, quantum and neuroplasticity. Fast forward to the modern age, and science is beginning to confirm what the ancients already knew. Neuroscience has discovered that the brain does not differentiate between real and vividly imagined experiences. When you visualize something deeply enough, your brain fires the same neural pathways as if it were actually happening. Psychologists call this mental rehearsal, a technique used by elite athletes, entrepreneurs, and high achievers to prime their minds for success. Studies in neuroplasticity have shown that the more we visualize a scenario, the more our brain rewires itself to make that vision a reality. In the realm of quantum physics, the observer effect reveals that consciousness plays a direct role in shaping reality. Particles behave differently when observed, hinting that the act of focused attention itself can alter the physical world. This aligns eerily with what ancient sages taught, that our focused thoughts create our reality. But here's the missing key: not all visualization is effective. Most people daydream about their desires in a way that keeps them distant. True visualization requires embodiment. It requires you to see yourself as if you have already become the person who has manifested that reality. Now, we'll explore the difference between passive daydreaming and active visualization and why only one of them actually works. Many people misunderstand visualization. They believe that simply daydreaming about their goals will somehow attract them into existence. But there's a vast difference between passive imagination and active visualization. Passive daydreaming, why it doesn't work. Passive daydreaming is like watching a movie in your mind. You may picture yourself with the perfect career, the ideal relationship, or financial success, but it feels distant, separate, and out of reach. In this state, you're merely an observer, not a creator. The problem? Your subconscious mind doesn't take it seriously. It recognizes the fantasy, but doesn't register it as something to act upon. Worse, passive daydreaming can actually reinforce the idea that your desires exist only in your imagination, not in reality, leading to frustration and inaction. Active visualization, the embodied shift. Active visualization is entirely different. It's immersive, emotional, and embodied. Instead of merely seeing your goal, you step into it. You feel the emotions as if the outcome has already happened. You activate your senses. What do you see, hear, touch, smell? You merge with the vision, becoming the person who has already achieved it. This is the key distinction. The shift happens when your subconscious believes the vision is already true. Neuroscientists have found that when we vividly imagine an experience, our brain fires neurons as if we were actually living it. This is called experience simulation, and it has profound effects. 1. It rewires your identity. The more you visualize yourself in a new reality, the more your mind accepts it as fact, changing your beliefs and behaviors. 2. It magnetizes opportunities. You begin noticing signs, making better decisions, and taking actions that align with your vision. 3. It creates a physiological response. Studies show that when people visualize physical activity, their muscles fire at a low level, as if they're actually moving. The same applies to success. Your mind starts preparing your body and energy for the shift. In essence, active visualization is not about seeing your desires in the future. It's about collapsing the gap between you and them, making them real in the present moment. Next, we'll go even deeper, exploring the specific techniques that unlock this power and how you can use them to create profound change in your life. Techniques to activate the shift. Now that you understand the difference between passive daydreaming and active visualization, let's dive into the exact techniques that make visualization effective. These methods have been used for centuries by mystics, athletes, and even top-level entrepreneurs to bridge the gap between thought and reality. 1. The as-if technique, becoming the vision. One of the most powerful ways to shift your reality is to embody your vision now. Instead of just seeing your desired future, you must act as if you're already living it. Example: if you want to be a successful author, don't just imagine having a bestseller. Start waking up every morning as if you are already that person, writing daily, refining your craft, and taking steps a successful author would take. Why does this work? Because when you behave as if something is true, your mind rewires itself to align with that identity. 2. The sensory immersion method. Your subconscious responds powerfully to sensory experiences. To make your visualizations more real, engage all 5 senses. Sight. What does your dream reality look like? Sound. What voices, music, or ambient noises are there? Touch. How does your environment feel? Smooth, rough, warm, cool? Smell. Can you sense fresh air, incense, coffee, ocean breeze? Taste. What are you eating or drinking in this moment? Example: if you want financial abundance, visualize holding a check with your name on it, feeling the crisp paper between your fingers, hearing the pen as you sign it, and sensing the confidence in your body. This level of detail tricks your brain into believing the event has already happened, making it more likely to manifest in reality. 3. The emotional magnetism technique. Most people visualize outcomes, but they forget the emotions attached to them. Your emotions are the fuel that power visualization. The stronger the emotional charge, the faster the shift. Example: don't just imagine receiving an award. Feel the deep gratitude, the rush of excitement, the sense of accomplishment. When you generate strong emotions in the present moment, your subconscious believes the reality is already unfolding. 4. The quantum observation principle. In quantum physics, the observer effect shows that reality changes when it is observed. Spiritual traditions have echoed this for centuries. Where you place your attention, energy flows. Exercise. Every day, spend 5 to 10 minutes observing your future reality as if it's already here. Instead of looking at your current circumstances, shift your focus entirely to your desired outcome. By doing this consistently, you send a powerful energetic signal that reshapes your external world. What happens when you do this correctly? Once you visualize with full embodiment, sensory detail, and emotional charge, a shift happens. Your subconscious starts making micro adjustments in your behavior. You attract synchronicities. Opportunities seem to appear out of nowhere. Your reality bends to match your inner vision. This isn't just theory. It's been proven in neuroscience, quantum physics, and personal success stories throughout history. Now, we'll explore how to integrate these techniques into your daily life so they become second nature. How to make visualization a daily habit. Now that you understand the mechanics behind powerful visualization, the next step is application, turning these insights into a daily practice that brings real results. To truly shift your reality, visualization must become as natural as breathing. Here's how to do it. 1. The 5-minute morning priming ritual. The first few minutes of your day are the most influential because your brain is in a highly suggestible theta state, perfect for planting new realities into your subconscious. Exercise. Right after waking up, close your eyes and take deep breaths. Imagine your ideal self already living the life you desire. Feel the emotions associated with this new reality. See yourself taking aligned action steps throughout the day. This anchors your vision into your subconscious and helps guide your actions in a way that leads to its manifestation. 2. The future memory journaling technique. Writing is one of the fastest ways to reprogram your mind because it forces clarity and reinforces belief. Exercise. Every day, write in your journal as if your future reality has already happened. This shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's unfolding. 3. Living proof. Visualization throughout the day. The key to rapid manifestation is to not let the old reality dominate your thoughts. Whenever you catch yourself doubting or feeling stuck, pause and ask, if my dream was already real, how would I think and act right now? Exercise. Use small moments in your day, e.g., waiting in line, walking, taking a break, to close your eyes and mentally step into your future self. By doing this repeatedly, your mind starts accepting this reality as truth. 4. The nighttime reality lock-in technique. Your subconscious processes and reinforces whatever you focus on before sleep. Exercise. Before bed, visualize your ideal future as if it's already happening. Rehearse the success in your mind. Feel the gratitude and excitement. Let the vision be the last thing on your mind as you drift off. Your brain will work on this reality while you sleep, making it feel even more natural the next day. Overcoming resistance. Why visualization fails for some people. If visualization isn't working, here are common reasons and how to fix them. You don't truly believe in it. Use the as-if technique to embody it daily. You're too attached to the outcome. Shift from desperation to certainty. You only do it once in a while. Make it a daily habit using the techniques above. You lack emotional intensity. Engage all senses to make it feel real. Your reality is already shifting. The moment you visualize correctly, the shift has already begun. It's not about forcing change. It's about aligning yourself so that reality naturally bends in your favor. Your mind is your most powerful tool. Use it wisely and watch how effortlessly your world transforms.